Newcastle 0-2 Arsenal. Newcastle 0-2 Arsenal, Arteta's side maintained Premier League title bid. In a major exhibition of their ambition to run City to the wire, Mikel Arteta's side saw off one of the league's most informed sides thanks to Martin Odegaard's strike and Fabian Schar's own goal. The Gunners hold on for a deserved 2-0 win. Newcastle fought hard throughout the game but were let down by their finishing at times. It wasn't the most watchable performance from Arsenal, but after scoring with their first shot they grew into the game and muscled their way to an impressive win. We aim to stay in the title race by doing what only Liverpool and Manchester City have achieved since Eddie Howe was appointed Newcastle United boss 18 months ago, take 3 points from a Premier League game at St James Park. We've enjoyed a remarkable season on the road this term by winning a league-high 11 times on our travels and scoring 33 goals, more than anyone else, but this is set to be one of the toughest tests we've faced, with the Magpies having turned their home into a fortress during their recent renaissance. Enjoying their best season in over a decade, Newcastle are in tremendous form, having tasted victory in 8 of their last 9 games, including each of the last 3 by an aggregate score of 13-3, as their unexpected pursuit of joining us in the Champions League next term gets closer. Season of dreams for the Toon. This time last year, no one could have expected the Magpies to be on the brink of ending a 20-year wait for Champions League football, but that's what the Black and Whites are on the brink of after an incredible campaign. They have tasted defeat just 4 times in the league, despite a slow start that yielded 1 win from their opening 7 games. 7 wins from 8 saw them go into the World Cup break in 3rd position. However, the tantalizing prospect of ending their 44-year wait for a trophy curtailed their league form, and saw them lose 2-0 to Manchester United in the League Cup final. Many thought that disappointment would see them fall away, but they have emphatically answered those critics by winning 8 of their last 9 games. Top 4 rivals Manchester United were beaten 2-0 before thrashing West Ham United 5-1, Tottenham Hotspur 6-1 and Everton 4-1 during a breathtaking April that saw them score 22 times across 7 matches. What the managers say. Arteta, we will try to play the game that we want, and they will want to play a very different game, that's for sure. That was the battle when we played them at Emirates Stadium. I think we deserved to win the game. There are things that are obviously going to be different from the last game, and we're going to have to be better to earn the right to win it. Read every word of Mikel's pre-match press conference. How, in terms of overall performance, I thought the reverse fixture was our best performance to that point. I thought we were really strong in our off-the-ball performance and very good, also, on the ball, and we were creative against a very good team. Since then, we've eclipsed that this season, in terms of how we've played in certain games, but probably we're looking at this game knowing we're going to have to replicate our best performance to win again. Gabriel faces a late fitness test after he was forced off in the latter stages of the Chelsea game in midweek with a knock, and Arteta feels he is touch and go to play. William Saliba once again misses out with his back injury, while Takahiro Tomiyasu and Mohamed Elneny's knee problems will see them sidelined until the summer. Howe will be hoping to call upon the services of Sean Longstaff after a foot injury saw him miss last weekend's comeback win against Southampton. Alan Saint-Maximin is nearing a return after some hamstring trouble, and has been back in training this week. Jamal Lascelles will be out for the rest of the season with a calf strain, while Emil Croft is a long-term casualty with an ACL injury. Facts and stats. Newcastle won this fixture last season, not since their first 3 home Premier League meetings with us between 1993-94 and 1995-96 have they won consecutively at St James Park against us. We have failed to score in our last 2 league games against Newcastle, having scored at least once in each of our previous 18. The Magpies haven't avoided defeat in both Premier League meetings with us in a season since 2010-11. We have kept 29 clean sheets against Newcastle in the Premier League. No side has kept more against a specific opponent in the competition's history. Newcastle are one of 3 teams we have failed to beat in the league this season. A victory would see us beat as many as 17 different opponents in a single campaign for the first time since 2011-12. The Toons' 18 wins overall this season is their most in a single top-flight campaign since 2011-12. We are winless in our last 3 league away games, as many times as we've failed to win in our first 14 on the road this season. We've conceded 8 goals across those 3 games, just 1 fewer than we had in the previous 14. There have been at least 4 goals scored in each of our last 7 Premier League games. Only 3 teams have had longer such runs in the competition's history: Liverpool, 9 in 2021, Manchester City, 8 in 2019, and Manchester United, 8 in 2000. Callum Wilson scored 8 times in 7 appearances in April, including 3 braces. Overall, his 15 goals this season is the most in a single top-flight campaign for a Newcastle player since Dembaba's 16 in 2011-12. Leandro Trossard has assisted 5 Premier League away goals, more than any of our other players this season, despite not making his first appearance on the road until February. They have come in just 309 minutes, meaning he averages 1 every 62 minutes. Match officials. Chris Kavanagh has been handed control of this game, his first Gunners appointment since our epic 3-2 win against Bournemouth in March. He also oversaw our 1-0 victory at Leeds United back in October, and we have won 9 and drawn 2 of the 16 matches he has overseen in our history. The Magpies have claimed 9 wins from the 21 times he has handled them, but just one of those has been this season, which was last month's 2-1 success at Brentford when he awarded the Bees 2 penalties and ruled out a Wilson goal after VAR intervened.